this is our 2004 Polaris Predator 50. Check out our previous videos. You know, we did a new carburetor on it because the old one was in really bad shape and not even worth rebuilding, quite frankly. You know, I couldn't even remove the pilot jet because it was so crudded up in there. And you can get, you know, these aftermarket carburetors for this little thing very reasonably priced, especially compared to the original Polaris carburetor, which is, you know, like $1 million. Totally ridiculous. Anyway, the main thing that I did with this was set the float height properly. And see my previous video on that. Just make sure that you look at your service manual on how to do that, because that made a big difference on it idling properly, it cranking easily. Notice how it was responding to throttle, you know, even from dead idle. When you floor it, it would pick up momentum, you know, pick up RPM without hesitation, without sounding flooded or anything. That was mainly due to the improper float height that it had. So, you know, that's something that a lot of people overlook. And it's very simple to check it and adjust it as per your service manual. Anything else? You know, just the throttle mechanism should have about an 1/8 inch of slack in it, 1/8 inch of play. So, you know, make sure that that is correct before you do anything else. Then you can adjust your idle screw down here. And then your air mixture screw, which is that little guy there, it should only be about a half a turn out from completely closed. Now that's going to vary depending on your location and where you live and altitude and humidity and heat and all that sort of thing. But right around a half to 1 full turnout will be enough for your air mixture screw. And I did lean down the pilot jet setting. You know, I moved it up a clip on the, on the needle. I moved the clip up 1 step on the needle because it seemed to be too rich. And everything else seems to be stock as far as main jet and pilot jet. And something else I thought was interesting. The service manual recommends that you have the airbox completely in place when you're doing this testing and tuning. And, you know, I was thinking, whatever, you don't need that. But when I put it on, it ran better. So I thought that was interesting. You know, Polaris recommends that you do your tuning with the airbox installed. And I guess they're right, because it did make a difference. And I think that's it. What else? The exhaust manifold underneath here was a little bit loose. So it was leaking out of the, you know, right out at the exit port of the engine. You could hear it leaking, and it was a good bit loose. So you want to check that, and you may want to replace the gasket under there if necessary. And man, that's about it. I'm going to investigate the starter now because it's only clicking when I hit the button. It's not turning the engine over, even though the battery is brand new and fully charged. So that's next to investigate. Otherwise, seems to be running pretty darn good. And we shall continue with it. Again, this is a 2004 Polaris Predator 50. And check out our other videos. We've always got some kind of repair job going on, and tuning and interesting ways to repair things and modify things and stuff. You know, just stuff. Cars, bikes, dirt bikes, Harley Davidsons, trucks, you know, lawnmowers, whatever. We try to fiddle with a little bit of everything around here. So check out our other videos. You might see something that'll help you out. So y'all have a good day. We'll see you.